This is Brian, and welcome back to Breath of Fire 3. Okay, that's right, that was the balcony. Gotta head back out to the road so we can try and rob some people, I guess. But I'll probably get a few fights in on the way, maybe level up. Okay, got a mage goo here, it's another new one. Not exactly sure how often I should be thinking about trying to learn the enemy abilities. Do I just kind of wait for one of them to use something that I think looks interesting? Here's another new one. Maybe I should just try it out here. Okay, well, I didn't get a chance. And Ryu's up to level 3, and Tipo. Okay, Boss Goblin and Goblin. Apparently I haven't faced either one of these yet. Influence. Okay, does that mean they're all going to target him? Sounded like it. I didn't see that the examine did anything there, but it might be a kind of thing where you gotta... The enemy has to have something for you to learn before it'll even acknowledge it. Let's go to camp. Hey, did you know about what you can do in camp? You can rest and heal HP or make a record of your journey. You want to know more? Take a look at the book in the tent. Yeah, that's kind of what I figured would happen here, but... it's always good to get the info, too. When you're on the road, there's no inn around. Or when you're poor, you can always camp out, right? What do you want to do? Well, can we rest and then save? And yeah, we got all of this stuff available. But I haven't met any masters yet, and I don't think I have any skills learned, so... unless it would, like, show my heal that I come with on there. But I don't really think so. Yeah, not really sure how tough it's gonna get. The point, like, how much I need to worry about saving a lot. I think for a first time really playing through the game, I'll be a little bit cautious at first, at least, and we'll kind of get a feel of it after a few hours, maybe. Not that they couldn't still surprise me even at that point. Let's guide. Okay, just information about the stuff. One of the main roads connecting Windia and the mines. Okay, well, Windia would tend to be where Nina is from, at least from the first two games. There are reports of robbers plaguing it regularly. Well, sounds like that would be us. There might be more robbers as well. Let's go after the Ripper. He seems like more of a threat. At least potentially. He went down pretty easy, but, well, so did the goo. They scattered. Yeah, and I would have enough money to potentially go shopping a little bit for equipment, but I don't think we're gonna need it, at least the way it looks so far. Hey, 40 free zenny. Didn't even have to rob anybody for that, it was just out in the open. That time it said we defeated the enemy, and the other time it said they scattered. But I can't really see that there's probably going to be too much of a difference in the two. Can I go up there? Doesn't really look like it. Although we wander around enough and we'll get more encounters. Just one of them this time, though. Kind of interesting how there isn't a separate battle screen and you just go into the encounters on the regular overworld here. Let's push my buttons here, seeing if he can do anything. Actually, still need to get used to my buttons, which ones confirm and which ones to go back. I wanted to try to make it so that Ryu's in the lead of the party. But this doesn't seem to do that, because here it shows him as the lead. That doesn't change this. Maybe I don't get to control that. Because he has the ability to, like, hit the trees and stuff, but Ray doesn't seem to be able to do that. Oh well, let's keep going. This is the Raw Road, where we work. I don't know if I'd call that work. This road goes all the way to Windia. Although I think they spelled Windia different in the other games. Someday we're gonna blow this place and head out to a big city like Windia. Right, Ray? Well, instead of worrying about that, Let's think about getting something to eat today, okay? We should go hide and wait for someone to come by. Behind that tree up there looks good to me. I gotta spell out what tree I need to hide behind. Okay, now he's in the lead again. Yeah, I don't really understand what they're doing with that. A lot of goblins. They don't seem to be too much of a threat, though. Even in large numbers. An old popper. I think that looked like it had an indication that it was some kind of fishing thing, maybe. Okay, well, I guess I can't hit these trees. I thought maybe you could hit them and then knock something out of them, potentially. I can cut the brush, though. Right? I was able to before. Yeah, maybe since it's story-centered here, like we're supposed to be hiding behind them, it won't let me cut it. Alright, let's wait here. When someone comes by, we jump out. I'm going to guess it's going to be something like Nina and her entourage or something. I could be wrong, though. Like this. What's up, Rio? Don't get all soft on us now. Don't worry. We're just some poor kids trying to get some food. Whoever it is will forgive us, right? I doubt it. Hey, here comes somebody. Yeah, he looks kind of big. He's alone. Okay, Ryu. Show us what you're made of. Go get him. Just run into him like this. Oh, this is Bunyan? Yeah, wait, we talked to him before, didn't we? What are you trying to do, little one? Bug me, hmm? We've got enough trouble around here. Already with those rascals Tipo and Ray. Listen to me. You run into them, tell them that if I catch them, they'll be sorry. Okay. It's not that much of a threat. Sorry, but in what sense? You gonna kill him? Gonna arrest him, put him in jail? Oops. Figures it would be Bunyan. They couldn't tell? Who does he think he is, anyway? Hey, wait a minute. If Old Man Bunyan's out here, that means there's no one at his house, right? You're right. Let's go and grab some of his food. That'll show him. Not exactly impressed with the quality of our characters here so far. Or the quality of their character. It doesn't seem to have crossed their minds that maybe they could think about just getting a job or something. Although they did call it work to rob people. I gotta remember where Bunyan's place was. I think it was out in the woods here. Maybe it was back in the village though. I think it was meant to be that house that shows up in the middle of the woods. Unless that was supposed to be ours. Our hideout, whatever that place is. But I think if I go... Well, yeah, maybe this is it right here. Like I just gotta get around to get to the front of it. So I'm kind of fighting more than I would necessarily intend to here. Yeah, so we're leveling up with that too though. And we learned Purify, so we do learn spells automatically that level up. Depending on what level we're at. People learn Frost. I think I prefer it when a game that has random encounters actually has a separate battle screen. Or at least for this case, I don't exactly like the way they're doing it because sometimes the enemies end up being somewhat hidden behind the background scenery, like the trees. It's not a big thing, but just a small complaint so far from what I see. Locked. Ray might be able to pick the lock. Okay, well I figured out how to change party members. It's L1. Ray picked the lock. Just as I thought. Nobody's home. I get the feeling we're gonna get into trouble in here. Keep your eyes open, Ryu. Someone might hear us if we make too much noise. Okay, let's split up. And check the place out. Quietly. There's gotta be some food around here. Ryu? Shh. Just relax. Calm down, Ryu. Yeah, I thought that plate on the table might mean something. Well, there's a ladder which looks like a storeroom down there. That's probably where they want me to go. Got a lot of firewood. Anything else I can interact with? Probably the cabinet is what they want me to look at. You found beef jerky. Well, we found food. Find something? Hey, there's food here. All right, come on, let's get out of here. Yeah, he came home, I bet. Uh-oh. Old man Bunyan's come home. Gulp. We might be in trouble. I'll go check it out. Maybe it's not him. If something happens, I'll distract him. And you guys get away, okay? Hey, everything's okay. There's no way Ray would get... Was that Ray? I guess I better go and see what's happening. Don't worry. We can get out of here, right? Are we gonna lose our party already? I wouldn't think he's, like, killing them. He's probably just beating the crap out of them and... Well, they're not in the house at all anymore. Okay, yep, he's got them tied up. I knew you were up to no good. But I didn't think you had sunk this low. At a time like this, when everyone's suffering, don't you know that if you don't work, you can't eat? Shut up, we were working. You just don't get it, do you? Robbing people isn't honest work. That's what I've been saying. I have half the mind to run you out of the woods. But... he's probably gonna have a job for us to do something, right? If you say you'll mend your ways, I could forgive and forget. What do you want us to do? Ray, you're a strong lad, aren't you? I've got a job for you. You've heard of Mount Glaus, haven't you? The big mountain north of the forest? You'll know it when you see it. I want you to go there, understand? Just him? Oh, yeah. Just me? What about them? Don't worry. I've got something else in mind for them. You're keeping them as hostages? So I'll do what you want, right? Alright, I'll do it. I don't know what you're up to, but I'll go to Mount Glaus. Depot, you keep an eye on Ryu. Not like there's much either one of them can do. Hey, old man. What are we supposed to do? Work, Depot. You want to eat, you have to work. Understand? Is he actually going to make us chop wood? What I want you to do is chop firewood. Really simple. Depot sets the logs, and Ryu cuts it. You know how to use your sword, don't you? It's the triangle button. Yeah, I don't know if I'd use a sword to chop wood. Not the most effective, and you're probably going to ruin the sword. But, oh well, it's part of the game. If you cut too fast, you'll hit Depot. If you cut too slow, you'll miss the log. Cut as many logs as you can until I tell you to stop. Understand? I understand what he's telling me. I haven't seen exactly how it's going to work yet. So I suppose, yep. Hey, no problem. We can do it in our sleep. Come on, Ryu. Let's get this over with. All right, then. Begin. Okay, I see. Like, once it starts to fall over. Then I hit it. At least that's a good enough tell for me. Stop. 16 logs. Not bad. There, we worked, didn't we? Now you won't complain if we steal, right? Still not how that works. If you keep that up, one of these days, you'll be sorry. Don't you see that? Who cares? One day real soon, we're getting out of here. I ain't afraid of nothing. Come on, Ryu. Let's go after Ray. No, so he's actually just gonna let us go after we did that? What's the old saying? Cat doesn't know the stove's hot till it gets burnt. Huh. We can even get random encounters right in front of the guy's house here, huh? I thought like I interacted with the log again, it was going to make me do more hardwood chopping or something, but no, it was an encounter. And yes, we don't have our strongest party member now. Okay, he kicks stuff. Maybe he can hit the trees. Okay. I can see that being a thing where they could potentially make stuff fall out for you. Probably not going to happen that often, it doesn't look like, but... Also... Do we have that jerky? Is that actually an item we get to keep? Yep. 100 HP. And the plate, I guess we actually took that too. Okay. Yeah, we have so many different windows here, I guess. They have... I guess that's kind of nice that they sort it that way. Like your fishing stuff isn't with your regular items. Makes it a little less cluttered that way. I could do a little bit of healing, but I think let's just try going. Maybe I can camp out here before we get into the mountain. 'Cause I think I just gotta head this way for the mountain. Yeah, that would be it, I think. Will he say anything else here? Come on, let's go after Ray. Mount Gloss is north of the Cedar Woods. I didn't necessarily care about saving again right away there. I just wanted to get the rest in for the heal. I know I have magic to do that too, but going in here, I don't know how many fights we're gonna have to do before we find Ray, so might need all the resources I can get. For that matter, might have been prudent to go back to town and buy some upgrades. I guess I can still do that yet. I'm not too far in here. And without Ray, we're getting more experience for these two because they don't have to split it with him. At least that's the way it looked there. That one gave quite a bit. Why don't you give people a hand sometime? Well, does that mean we can just get different odd jobs from people randomly? Yeah, I don't know. I think it's worth it to get one of these for both of them. I don't like the idea of getting the agility down for the increase in defense, at least not yet. But I think for now I'll just go with the cheaper ones. And I will go ahead and get this for Tipo. I wouldn't assume there's much point to hanging on to this stuff. Wait, it's stick though. What's that for? Where did I get that? Well, I wasn't going to buy anything else anyway, so maybe let's just hold off on that. Well, unless I have more items that I want to buy. Eek! You came back! Whew, don't scare me like that. I don't know what that was about. Yeah, let's get 5 of those. I don't like poison in most games, so... And we'll spend most of the rest of the money on herbs. Should be fairly well outfitted now. Thought that was just gonna let me get out of town. I think that led straight to the farm, though. Forgot about that. Well, this should get me to the world map, right? Okay, at least we're dodging those. I think keeping the agility high probably helps with that. No! That hurt a little bit. Let's respect our environment. Don't hit, cut, or otherwise damage things. I've been here before, right? Yeah, I think I went a little ways in here. And that's what I think about that. Gonghead. Well, I remember them from the first two Breath of Fires, but I haven't seen one yet here. I think he blinded me. I think that's what that symbol is. It's like an eye with an X going through it. And yeah, he did say blind there, so... Wonder, yeah, how well we'll be able to hit. Yeah. One of the hits hit, so I mean, we still can hit. Yeah, I didn't get any items to heal that. I could try to run away. Let's just keep trying for a few more shots here. Giant growth. Sounds like a personal problem. Well, we did hit him there, but he's still not done. Okay, there we go. Ryu's getting a little low. Yeah, one more hit. Hopefully should do it. And just need to make sure if I run into this guy again, we try to take the Ripper out as soon as possible so we don't get that again. I'm also assuming that that status runs out at the end of the battle. Can I kick this? Okay. Well, that's something. Didn't really check when I cut the other bush. If I do that, and then can I search here? Does that work the same? Didn't look like it. Okay, so kick the rocks. And where the heck's Ray at? Yeah, we've fought the man traps before. Starts out sleeping. Without Ray here? I don't know. Let's try a frost attack. Better, but still not that great. Still gonna take a while to take him down at that rate. Guess let's see if Flare's any different. Okay, Flare's a lot better. Do that again. Will you try to heal yourself? Okay. That should be it. Okay, those guys dropped the pointed sticks. Wrong button. Yeah. They don't all have something under them. I guess let's try to just go at this with having Ryu go after the Rippers and Tipo use Flare on the Maneater. Okay, well, blind wouldn't matter for the magic anyway. That's a pretty big hit. Doesn't really need that much, but our regular attacks really don't do much against those guys, so I think I'll still use another Flare. And then we need to consider maybe getting out of here and going to camp again. Although we should get a level up here too. Okay, yep. See if I can kick this one before I leave here yet. Nothing under that one either. Okay, how many fights am I gonna have to get into to get out of here? How much magic do I have left? Enough to use it 3 times, so we'll be fine there as far as that goes. Although I probably should have healed Tipo. Ooh. Down to 1. Well, let's hope my abilities go off before the enemies. Good. You should be safe. Also, I want to see if I can kick this. And what's this going to do? Ah. Well, if I leave her again, am I going to have to do that again? Even if I do, it's not that big of a deal. But yeah, we're running out of resources there as far as our MP goes. Also, it might be worth it to buy better upgrades for weapons and armor, even if it means that my agility is going to go down. Yeah, it only goes up 2 points, but that might be the triggering point for the next best like attack level. Like maybe it'll be the difference of going from hitting them for 2 to hitting them for like 5 or 6. But that is kind of expensive. Okay, defense up 2 for that. Agility down 1. Up 2 for that. Up 2 for that. Well, that one costs the most, so let's probably go with the helms first because they're the cheapest ones. And then I have enough to buy 1 cloth shield. And since his agility is higher already, I think T-Po's a he. I don't know. Seems like it, but I could see that being one that goes either way. Based on the picture and based on the name, I mean, I don't know what kind of name T-Po is. Yeah, actually, how much will this sell for? 5? I guess. That's not really much, though, when it says it's valuable. I thought that meant at least I get 100 for it or something. I could go stay at the inn, but when I can camp for free, I don't really see the point of using an inn in this game exactly. I will save it here. We did have a couple of close calls in the forest there, so. Am I just stuck with 3 slots here that I can rotate between? Not even 100% sure I'm going to the right place. I think this is the way to Mount Glaus. I mean, I would assume the mountain is what I can see in front of Ryu there, up ahead. Man, right away. And it's one of these guys. Maybe I'll just use 2 players and we'll rely on... Yeah, actually another flare will do it. I was gonna say I'll rely on physical hits for the rest, but I think the flare itself is doing even more now with that last level up. Or maybe the equipment changes that too? I don't know. Either way, that enemy is already getting easier to take down. And they drop quite a bit of money. Okay, that stays the same here. I want to try to follow this dry riverbed first and see what this gets me. Is it just a secret path to an item or something, or is this the way to get to Ray, maybe? Stronghead's probably the toughest out of these 3. Last time we had to fight one we were blind, though, so this one should be a little easier. Okay, we actually have a treasure chest up here. Weather vane. What is that? Wind attack versus all targets. Okay, so it's a combat item. And that's all that was for here, I guess. Pushing that rock down into the water. Now, once I left this area and came back in, I wonder if those items underneath the rocks, if that type of thing is going to reset. Kind of want to check that out here. Yeah. Take that. Well, I didn't even press the button, I just kind of ran into it that time. Okay, no, that stuff doesn't come back, it doesn't look like. And that's a dead end. Get rid of the Ripper. I was also not really sure how low I should be letting my HP get. Like, I don't want to waste my healing spell because it'll more than max out what like Ryu's at right now, but if I let it get too low then too, I have a chance getting knocked out. It'd be annoying if that blind would land right away here. With 3 of these guys to take out, but I think we'd still manage. Well, like there, I missed anyway, even if I'm not blind. Okay, now T-Po's blind. And so is Ryu. Great. Okay, well, still hit one of them. Let's try just physical again. If it gets too tedious, I'll resort to using Flare or Frost with T-Po. Seems like we're gonna be okay though. Yeah, that wasn't too bad for being blind. And we got another level up. Reel and Protect. Okay, I guess that doesn't quite heal in full anymore now. Which way here? Maybe this is just for this rock. Oh, there's a treasure chest. And 1 coin? Well, it didn't say Zenny. I wonder if that is actually something different. It kind of seems like the... Oh, no, it is a... Used for fishing. Okay. Sorry, wrong button. Pick the rock. I feel like this is going to loop around to where I was before, so let's go back this way. Three more rippers. Okay, at least we got one down. And only one of us is blind so far. Got some berries. Warning, this way to Mount Glaus. Okay. Are we actually out on the map again? Yeah, okay. But now I don't have to go through that area to get through to here. Pretty sure it made me go through it before, like it was blocking me off. Let's go back and check out the equipment again. See what I can afford now. Okay, well, I think still let's just go with the cheapest one first. I just wanted to see what that was worth. Kind of figured it might be worth quite a bit. Not gonna sell it though, because if it's like the gold bars in Breath of Fire 2, or was it? They would have been in both Breath of Fire 1 and 2. Used for fishing bait, but kind of rare or really expensive too to buy if you wanted them. So probably shouldn't sell that, even if it is worth a lot of money. At least that's assuming the fishing game still works to help get you some of the better equipment in the game, maybe. Can I set up camp in between here? Yeah, I can. Okay, I think we're gonna drop a save here and probably call it there for today. Let's just... I was gonna say override that one, but I think if I go here, that's fine. Because even if something happens to the recording... Hell no. let's not override that one because that's where I started for today. So there we go. We'll overwrite this one. All right. We will go ahead and pick up here next time and try to see if we can find Ray, because I'm going to imagine that he probably is going to need our help. Otherwise, why would the game have us going after him? Anyway, thanks for watching, and if you've been enjoying the content so far, please like, comment, and subscribe or follow, and we'll catch you next time.